Who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
The key. I bet it's going to be something like, Desmond, you are the key, or some shit like that. I don't know. Why couldn't it just be like, it used to be in, what was it, Revelations? Where, I don't know which one it was. There's like a bunch of artifacts around the place. Oh yeah, there was the keys, wasn't there? The keys to Altair's library. Some of them were in like underground passages or some shit. And, you had to like stick your hidden blade in a little wall outlet and it would open a tunnel. Why couldn't it just be like that? Or why couldn't they just, you know, use... Here, this is freaking really advanced, I know, but... Why don't they just settle with, you know, a door handle? I mean, that would fucking... I know, they're really hard to get right and stuff. Probably really expensive as well, but... That is just... I mean, it would just be so much easier. If only it were possible to have, you know, an invention like that. What the fuck is this? I'm really confused.
In the beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
Still in the dark here, everyone. Your 4 towers does not impress me. The Minecraft map 4 towers did not impress me. The NES game 4 towers did not impress me. 4 towers is just a gimmick to me. What the fuck is this thing? Where the fuck even am I? The Desmond story in this is just... If it's so confusing that I don't even understand where I am, or what the fuck's going on, or why I'm collecting Rubik's Cubes, I think they should just stop with the Animus stuff. They shouldn't have... God. Oh, not again. Please, no.
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate the fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world. We lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A 6th, an 8th, a 10th, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Well, isn't that dramatic? Because, you know, it's obvious There's such a dramatic story there. Like, they're trying to find out. Juno's really fucking ugly, by the way. But they're trying to find out how to save their civilization from the end of the world. And they're telling us all these stories as if, you know, what's going to happen? What's the outcome going to be?
Wonder what's inside.
Fucking, they're dead. They died. They failed. That's the outcome.
Only one way to find out.
No point in telling a story if you know the answer. I mean, the ending even. Fuck. Screw that up. One hell of a Rubik's Cube. And the music just cuts out, obviously, because, I mean, that's it. Just turn the lights on. Ah, that was, yeah, it's a light switch, isn't it? I remember, I called it a light switch. It's not a Rubik's Cube at all. It's a light switch. Juno, why don't you, you know, fucking think about opening the gate as opposed to wandering around telling me stupid, boring fucking stories about your life? Screw this place. Screw all of you. I want to go home. Can I leave the cave? That'd be amazing. I guess not, because we slid down that massive gap and you probably can't get back up. Should we do the Mass Effect thing and talk to everyone? They're probably just going to share the same stories. Why not?
I know everyone thinks I'm being silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
Adam Sandler walks so close
We
to
are
everyone.
being watched by Juno. Or some version of her.
Do you think it's a recording? Or is she a ghost? Or something else? Is she talking to us the way Minerva talked to Ezio?
No clue. I mean, who knows what else they were working on down here? There's still so many rooms we don't have access to.
But do you think she's like literally down here, waiting somewhere, still alive?
Still alive? That's mental. That I mean she'd be at least 75, 80,000 years old? Oh, powerful, yeah, but not that powerful.
They came down here looking for a way to survive. Maybe they found one.
Holy shit. Talking to someone actually fucking helped me. So this place is like, it's kind of like the Prothean city on, oh, what the fuck was the planet? Ah, oh, god damn it, Mass Effect 1. So long. It's been too long since I played Mass Effect 1. You know, the place with the conduit. And Eden Prime. They found the stasis chamber. They're looking for a way to survive the Reapers. This is obviously their big bunker man place. They're looking for a way to survive. Okay, I kind of get that now.
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favour?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. Be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening.
There you go. That's revealed the next game. Going back to the first civilization. We find out that there was assassins back there, or an old equivalent. Hey, Dad, can I push you off here?
Son?
It'd be kind of funny.
I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place. You're my son. I love you. I guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
No, don't let me respond or anything. No, you're a dickhead. I don't like you. But that's pretty much the bottom line. I'm an assassin. You're my dad. You're supposed to be an assassin as well. Where's your white and red, black hoodie and stupid little bag that seemingly has nothing in it? So that's the whole crew, I guess. There was another one, but I murdered her. Well, I was thinking during that. I wasn't really paying attention to what he was saying, but I was thinking.
Good luck,
Oh god.
Desmond.
Okay, now it's just one sentence. Good. No dialogue.
These
Oh
are
god.
troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I
Connor,
must determine. For only
spare a
by
moment.
knowing my enemy can I hope
Of
to
course.
stop them.
Have a look.
What is it?
A Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Jesus.
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Connor's looking manly. I didn't quite catch the year.
Ganondorf.
Brother!
Yes, my friend.
What brings you here?
Brother? Friend?
Is
Whatever.
the village all right?
For now,
What do you mean? What has happened?
men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse.
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He is called William Johnson,
Where is Johnson now?
in Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help.
Samuel Adams. Holy shit. That's a fucking great tomahawk, isn't it?
What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When
Fucking
the
hell.
threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Fucking blubbering old man. So fucking good, that. New weapons available in the shop. Oh, I've got the Assassin Tomahawk as well. Oh, this is so cool. Look at me. Who wouldn't want to play this as opposed to fucking anyone else, actually? I was going to say before everyone started talking. Oh, new naval mission. Holy shit. This fucking game is too goddamn big. Revelations, the end of it. How the fuck did we get from Revelations to here? Because I remember Revelations, we spent the entire... Oh, the frame rate around this place is just drops to 22. In Revelations, you're like in they're like dead in the Animus or something, and you're just like in the very deep core part of it. The most simulation, the basic simulations of like physics and weather. You know, and you met the subject, whatever his name was, 16, I don't know. How did we get from there to here? I don't really know. Good lord. Oh man, this is so good. We have a quest, we have rope darts. I need to learn how to use these. Trip mines, poison darts. We can throw money now. We have a fucking gun at long goddamn last. Range weapons require ammunition. I thought it said I had 8 bullets. Oh no, it's out of 8. 0 out of 8. Well, bloody great. This is so goddamn cool. Connor is looking rather dapper, I have to say. He doesn't look young anymore. He looks like a proper fucking man. There's naval missions. This is such a good setup. I never thought it would be like this. I thought it would just be like, maybe, you know... Oh, shit. You have that recruitment agency that doesn't really have a base. You just sort of like go to little pigeon coops like you used to do in the other game. No, we've got this whole piece of land here. We've got a lumber mill, we've got a house, we've got a fucking massive ship. And of course I have my lovely home, which is actually up here, I think. Oh no, this is the wrong place. It's in the frontier. My home is sort of here. This is my home encampment, the land. Oh, yes, we have to free that. There's a hunting trap here. We don't care about that. So we're going to Boston next time because I'm ending it here. This is just fucking too brilliantly, amazingly overwhelming. We've got so much crap to do. We've got naval missions, docks, peg leg missions. Peg leg trinkets. Oh, of course. That guy must be called Peg Leg because he did actually have a peg for a leg. This is too goddamn good. Please don't die. Right. No. No. I wanted to dive off. Fuck this. Connor has been introduced to the Assassin's Brotherhood. Now we must seek out the Templars and put an end to their plots. Well, that's lovely. I'm going to end it here before I commit suicide from jumping off, thinking I was going to jump into water. This has been a good recording session. I fucking love this game. I can't believe how good this game is. Oh my god, it's so much better than I thought it would be. As long as the frame rate stays relatively okay, I'm going to enjoy it, because if the frame rate's down, for some reason I just don't enjoy playing a game. Even though I can see 40 FPS and you can see 20, like, I can see it fine, you can't, that just puts it down for me. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to leave it up here. Hope you enjoyed watching this video or any other videos in the recording session or playlist or any other videos on my channel or any other videos on YouTube, because it's fun to support other people and watch videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time when we come back to play more Assassin's Creed 3. So, tally ho, goodbye, have fun with your lives.